Hi everybody, it's Miss Austin. I'm going to do the selected lesson 18 practice problems. Here we go. Number 1, the figures are congruent. Select all the transformations that would take figure 1 to figure 2. So I've got some tracing paper. Letter A says translate by directed line segment AB. I'm going to translate from here to here. That seems to work. Rotate 180 around point E. No. Translate by directed line segment AE. Then reflect across AC. No. Translate by directed line segment CE and rotate 90 degrees counterclockwise around point E. No. Rotate 180 degrees around point C. Translate by directed line segment CE and then reflect across EF. Yes, that one works. Reflect across segment AB. Wait, try to do that one. Rotate clockwise using angle BFE. Where's that? That's 90 degrees. Clockwise using center F. Then reflect across EF. Yes. All right. So we've got A, E, and F. Number 2. Draw the image of figure ACTS after a clockwise rotation around point T using angle CTS and then a translation by directed line segment CT. Okay, so I'm going to, it says clockwise rotation around T using angle CTS. Look at angle CTS right here. CTS, does everybody see that's 90? So I'm going to turn 90 clockwise. There it is. Then it says translate using directed line segment CT. That's from here to here. I'm going to slide. That's where my new image should be. A prime, C prime, B prime, S prime. Describe another way or another sequence of transformations that will result in the same. So instead of rotating and then translating, what if we translate by CT, then rotate? So I'm going to say reverse the order of those. All right, moving on. Number 3, draw the image of triangle ABC after this sequence of rigid transformations. A, C, B. Reflect across line AB. Then translate by directed line segment U, which is this one right here. I'm going to slide. Boom. There we go. That was A prime, C prime. Number 4, describe a transformation that takes any point A to any point B. So I would draw myself some points to visualize, and there's lots of answers for this. You could figure out a way to rotate it, a way to reflect it, a way to translate it. I think I'm going to use a rotation. So I'm going to imagine if I have these two connected, and if I rotate 180 degrees around the midpoint, here's A. If I rotate 180, if my, boom, it lands on B. So a rotate 180, I did clockwise, around the midpoint of A, B. All right, last one, number 5. Triangle ABC is congruent to triangle A prime, B prime, C prime. Describe a sequence of rigid motions that can take, we'll call this figure 1 to figure 2. So the easiest way is to get one of the points lined up with its image. I'm going to do C to C prime. So translate along directed line segment C, C prime. Then rotate clockwise until A hits A prime. Then reflect across line AC. So translate triangle ABC along segment C, C prime. That was this first move. Then I rotated. I went clockwise around. I used C until A coincides with A prime. And that gave me this. And then I reflected across this right here. Reflect across A prime. You could call it A prime, C prime, or AC. All right, guys, that was the only ones we did for homework. I hope that helped. I'll see you soon.